We will be tested. What does it mean for us to petition God to save us from the time of temptation or trial? The best clue lies in the word peirasmos, that we translate as temptation or testing in English. It appears in the Gospel of Matthew just after Jesus has been baptized in the Jordan. Matthew tells us, "Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil." There are two things that we need to pay attention to. First, we should see that the Spirit of God doesn't prevent Jesus from facing temptation. In fact, the Spirit is the one who leads Jesus toward it. Like Job in the Old Testament, Jesus faces extreme testing precisely in and through God's providence. Instead of being detached or oblivious as Jesus enters the desert of Judea to face his tempter, God clears the way. But second, God is not the one doing the tempting. That's the devil's business. The Spirit may be the director of the play, but he doesn't assume the role of the villain who appears on stage with Jesus. When we pray, "Save us from the time of trial," or "Lead us not into temptation," depending upon the translation, we can see immediately that God intends to answer, indeed has already answered this prayer through Christ. We will be saved from the time of ultimate trial, sheltered from it and spared from ever experiencing its true horrors, because there is one who has already experienced those horrors in our place. Because Jesus was not saved from trial and testing, we are. 1 Peter 1, 6 and 7 tells us, "You rejoice in this, though now for a short time you have had to struggle in various trials, so that the genuineness of your faith may result in praise, glory, and honor at the revelation of Jesus Christ." We may pray to be spared the most intense forms of such testing, but either way, we can now endure in the certainty that all trials are permitted only for our good. Jesus has already gone into the furnace's fiery depths and, by his redemption, transformed its flames into a cleansing fire.